Okay, we're recording.
Hey everyone.
Oh, you got that burp out right in time.
Hey everyone. Thanks for coming back for another week of the whatever.
I believe this is episode 6.
Yeah.
Did you check?
Yes, episode 6.
Episode 6.
Yeah.
Okay. We took obviously a week off for the holidays.
Yeah, we kind of left you guys hanging.
How are your holidays?
How were they?
It's like we should have waited to catch up because we just went to go eat and we kind of caught up.
I don't think there's been an episode that we've recorded that we hadn't finished eating. Maybe that'll be like a little pre-show.
Yeah, well, no, we need to stop, actually.
Yeah, that's
we
true.
should record and then go eat because I'm holding, like, the amount of gas in my stomach right now that's waiting to be released.
It's gonna come out in this hour.
In a poisonous gas.
Okay, so my holidays weren't bad. Like, honestly, I feel like this year where they were actually more fun in certain ways. Like, there was, I don't know. Because, like, usually my family's kind of weird. We don't really do... We do gifts, but, like... I don't know. I don't even think it's that fun because, like, everyone... Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
There's no really, like, creativity or, like... Everyone's like, what do you want? What do you want? And I'm like, okay, this is, like... And I already know who's going to get me a gift, you know? But this year I was like, oh, let's do Secret Santa. On top of, like, other people. You can do whatever you want. But I thought that was so fun because then...
Oh, you gave them your permission to do whatever they wanted?
Yeah. I was like, you know what? Secret Santa. And then, like... I don't know. I thought it was fun.
That's
like
fun.
A mystery.
That is fun, but I think that... Because you said that, like, you all said what you wanted from your Secret Santa.
Yeah.
I feel like it should be a rule
options.
that you cannot do that.
I know, but then... No, because the thing is... My family's not very tech savvy. Like... Not even my parents know how to order anything off the internet.
Oh.
So you can see how it can get kind of crazy.
The options are very limited.
Like literally, because like
Wait, so what did you get?
I got a Stanley cup, of course. Okay. Like that's like the it cup right now.
Basic.
And then I got hair rollers from this like influencer that I like. I'm a big fan of. And then
hair rollers?
Yeah, she has like her own line of like hair rollers.
Who?
It's this girl. Well, she doesn't have her own line. She did like a collab with this hair company, but like they're so cute. Her name is.
You use hair rollers?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
Like literal like granny rollers.
Yes, like every time I blow dry my hair, I roll them up.
Okay, 2 things. I've never seen you blow dry your hair
because I do that now sometimes. Like
I've never seen hair rollers in your hair. I've never even
because I don't think that many people know that I do that. Like
do you actually?
I'm being serious.
Or just because the hair roller girl collabed?
No, like I was using them before. Like I used my grandma gave me some and I used them.
I've
she
never.
Had extra hair. She gave them to me.
You're lying.
I'm not lying. I can show you my hair.
Do you take pictures with it?
My hair rollers? No.
Yeah.
No, I don't do it.
Do they work?
They work though, cause like I have my hair cut in layers now, so it's like it helps.
And you just walk around your apartment.
Yeah, like I'll do them and then I'll leave them in and then I'll do my makeup. So if I'm actually like,
what?
If I actually have time, I've only done it like.
I'm shook at this knowledge.
No, you should ask our mutual friend. Like she's seen me. I know.
Why are you whispering? Why are we whispering?
Because I don't know. Maybe she doesn't want to be mentioned. Anyways, she's seen me with a couple hair rolls in my hair. Like fact.
What?
Yeah. Fun.
I am shook to the core.
Yeah, like I only started doing this like last year, like. Midway I started doing it.
I feel like that's an important thing that you should have told me about.
I just didn't think it was a thing. I thought everyone was doing that, so I did.
I've never even touched a hair roller.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah, that makes sense for you, but like I'm trying to get
What do you mean by that?
Because you're like very like relaxed about the hair, I think. No, the thing is you actually have products that you use for your hair, but like that's it, you know.
Yeah, I'm
trying to get more into hair because like I would not do anything with my hair and like it needs help.
Me neither. Well, usually I don't.
Yeah.
But like I don't even know if the stuff I use works. I know that the JVN curl stuff.
You put me on that.
You put me on that stuff. My hair is so soft, like insanely soft.
Truly game changer if you air dry your hair.
Yeah.
Because I think I've been using it pretty consistently, and like I didn't use it for 2 days. I could immediately tell the difference of when I don't use it.
I cannot be bothered to dry my hair. I've never. Plus, I sleep with my hair wet.
See, look, I do it, but I don't want to do that because then sometimes my hair gets like my scalp gets like kind of.
I know it's bad, but I don't really care.
Yeah, no, I still do it.
Like my hair is like the least thing I care about of my body.
Yeah.
Like I care more about like my armpit hair.
Yeah, I mean.
Whoa.
Sorry guys, I thought a big one was coming on. It's not.
A big one.
A big one. No, like I feel like hair is important, but there's so many things with hair that it's too complicated. Like it turns me off to it.
But also too, like, do you remember how I used to wear my hair like senior year?
Like in a ponytail?
No, like straight.
Oh yes, yes,
and
yes.
my hair is like naturally like very wavy,
curly. Yeah.
So, and it was.
Wait, would
blonde.
you straighten your hair every day?
I would straighten my hair every day.
No way.
Yep.
I thought your hair was. You know what? That's so true. You would straighten your hair because
like,
I remember you would. Yes.
I literally feel like I look like my hair looks so different from when I did there because it was blonde. First of all, can you even imagine it? You guys, that
was an era. That was your blonde era.
I do not miss it. I feel like okay, the only thing I will say about that, not to sound like a bitch,
I think I know what you're gonna say.
I did it before everyone else did it, and then I was already over it. Like I knew that it was like not worth it, and it took everyone a while to figure out that it's not worth it.
No, because it's a lot.
Okay, first of all, it's expensive as hell. Like so expensive, and it was like hours at the salon. Plus the smell, like I can't imagine that it was already like I'm clinging onto brain cells.
Yeah,
I could not afford to lose many more there.
Yeah, no.
Plus, it was just like my hair was like it was never unhealthy. I've always had like healthy hair for some reason. I don't even know. I don't take care of it, but it was like not as healthy. I mean, now it's like very like soft.
It's soft, and I feel like your hair has definitely gone through a big change within like these past couple years. But also like I feel like there's kind of resurgence, if you could say, like of people going back to brunette. I feel like that's like a phase that I keep seeing everyone like, oh, like maybe I actually do look better with my natural hair, or like, you know what's going on, the copper. I know it's kind of like old now, but there was like a thing where everyone was like, oh, let me get copper hair, and because of Kendall.
No, like my mom, like it took her so long to let her gray go. Yeah. And now I think it looks amazing. Like her gray, like she has like really nice. Like as soon as I get my first gray hair, I'm not dyeing it.
Really? Wow.
I'm just gonna let it go as it goes. I mean, and then my aunt's grown in money pieces. Like she has gray, like
I love that.
Like natural. Yeah. It's so cool. I think gray hair is so cool.
I think it is cool, but I'm like,
it's so cool.
I don't know. At what point, like, what if you got grays in like when you're 27?
I feel like it's also different if you have like black hair, and you only have a couple of grays. It looks kind of weird, but like
if you have something very similar.
But also too, I feel like people think that it makes you look younger to dye your hair, but I think it's opposite. I think you look younger when you just let your hair go. Like I think my mom looks younger now than when she would dye her hair blonde.
I'm trying to think of people.
Does your mom have gray hair?
She dyes her hair though.
Oh,
but she has like really dark.
But your mom's young still.
Yeah, I guess younger than your mom. Yeah, because like I feel like people our age, they're usually younger than that just for the people I met. Like there's not really, I don't know, but yeah, she's still kind of young, and she's like, if I'll do one thing is to dye my hair, because that's my grandma still dyes her hair. What? She still dyes it because she has like jet black hair. Oh. So every time, so I can see how she.
My grandma also dyed her hair up until like a few years ago.
How old is your grandma? I think I know.
I literally don't know.
Meaning I know the
like
ballpark.
My dad's mom is like in her 70s, but my mom's mom is like 80. She's about to turn 85. Oh wow! And she looks amazing.
She looks great. Amazing. Wow, 85. Wow, what a blessing.
Or 84 or something. I don't know.
Still, that's pretty good. That's still pretty good. Yeah.
Wow. I literally have no idea.
That is so cool.
Okay, I want to say something first.
Okay, go for it.
I feel like as an NFL fan and just a fan of football, okay, I have to say,
I think I was gonna ask you about
the game yesterday. Okay, like I was watching the game. I pretty much watch every game. Yeah, like I just love football.
She's a football girly.
I love football, and it sucks because I don't have friends that love football, and I want to talk. The only person I talk to football with is my dad.
Yeah. Well, hey, that's kind of like all you need.
We talk like a lot about football, like so much.
Wait, do you listen to like? Do you have like sports podcasts that you listen to? Who do you listen to?
Yes, someone named something Grossi, but he's a Packers fan. Oh, okay. But he does like predictions and like he does funny like reaction videos of like how teams react to the games, whatever. And also to Raider Cody, he's cool. He's a Raider fan.
Raider Cody, shout out to Raider Cody.
No, I just want to say like I've never seen like it happened and it didn't look bad because the hit wasn't super bad, but like I didn't know what was happening, and then it was like commercial break. It was like 5 commercial breaks, and I was like, whoa, this can't be good. And then they're performing CPR, and then like my chest was so heavy, like we were all like on edge because like
I'm sorry.
They had to perform CPR for 9 minutes on the field.
I was kind of
So like,
I mean, look, if you don't know what we're talking about, over the weekend there was a game against
yesterday.
Oh, sorry, yesterday.
Yeah.
A game. Who was playing?
Damar Hamlin. Bills Bengals.
Huge
important game.
Yeah.
Crazy, like super highly anticipated game. I was so excited.
Yeah.
And two incredibly talented teams.
And so it's my understanding that towards the end, was it the end?
No,
of the game?
it was very beginning, like 5 minutes in.
5 minutes in,
or like nine minutes in. Something.
Oh
like
wow.
that.
Okay, so then the guy, what was his name? Sorry.
Damar Hamlin.
Damar Hamlin got hit.
No, he hit someone.
He hit someone. I saw the clip. He's a what?
Yeah, he's on defense.
Okay, he's on defense.
And someone's running with the ball. He hits them. He stands. It's like not a bad hit. At first I thought it was concussion maybe, but I didn't really see his head, whatever. He stands up, gets up, and then falls straight back down. So I was like, whoa, that can't be good. And then the commercial breaks, whatever. Man, like, one thing that I will say is, like, the NFL, it took them way too long to call the game. It should have been called off, like,
right then and
it took them like an hour to call the game. It was mostly because of the coaches, like, insisting that they don't continue the game. Because it was like, it was like life or death. And, like, I think it would have been really inappropriate to continue.
I mean, you could see, like, things that I saw on Twitter, all the players,
they were shook.
Everyone there
all of the announcers,
everyone there just didn't know what to do.
I can't even imagine, because, like, even watching from home, like, I had, like, this crazy weight on my chest, like, insane.
And then I think his mother was in the crowd as well.
Yeah, his mom was in the crowd.
I just can't imagine seeing that.
They were able to, like, get his heart back on the field, and then they took him to Cincinnati. The last I heard, which was like a couple hours ago, he was on fully on oxygen, but they took it down to 50%. So he's slowly, he is getting better, but, like, there for a while, like no one really knew what the outcome would be. It wasn't like he got up or, like, he was taken away on a skirt. No, like, the ambulance, which is already rare. Yeah. But, like, that was, like, anything I've ever seen. I've never seen anything like that, and I watch a lot of football. But yeah, so prayers out to him. I know, and his family, and to the guy that he hit. I can't even imagine.
Oh, true.
Like, just being involved in that in any way. The players that witnessed it, like, that's extremely
definitely. I mean, do you think this will bring, like, discussion in regarding, like, I know, because I feel like everyone knows, like, football's pretty aggressive, and people who used to play obviously have, like, crazy medical like, what's the word, they just have, you know, PTSD, like, or like, CTE and all that stuff. Like, it's pretty common in the sport. So, like, do you think it's something
lately, because of Tua's injury, do you know that?
I think
Miami Dolphins quarterback, he got a really bad concussion, because he had a concussion, they cleared him, he went back, got another concussion, went back, got another concussion. So kind of mostly because of that whole thing, they're re-evaluating the concussion protocol for NFL players, and now they're starting to wear these things around their neck, and it looks almost like headphones, that as if they just had them draped on their neck, but it, like, increases the blood flow to the brain, like, it squeezes their neck and increases blood flow to their brain, so that when their brain gets rattled around, it takes, like, the hits better. Whoa! Because, like, they literally showed, like how it works, and their brains, like, rattle in their skull. Oh my God. So, like, shit,
that's crazy.
And that's, like, you can't not be aggressive, like,
definitely.
you can't tackle someone lightly, or like anything.
So I just wonder if, like, I don't know, do you think there's gonna be any kind of major changes in the way that they kind of play? Because
probably. Well, Tua should not have been cleared to play when he went back, and then he got a more serious concussion. So I think, they're probably gonna have to, like,
more stricter protocols,
way stricter protocols, and also too, like, the integrity of the NFL was, like, really put into question over this game.
Interesting.
Like, it took them way too long. And first it was like the injury happened, the players were shaken, like, crying tears, weeping, like, fully weeping, and they were like, okay, you have 5 minutes to warm up and get back in the game.
No way.
And the coaches, they met, and then they were like, they kind of, like, insisted that they like, didn't not want to. Yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's definitely, I don't know if you saw, like, sports commentator, like Skip Bayless. Do you see his tweets?
Yes.
Trash.
I mean, absolute trash. Yeah, he's already like a questionable individual. Yeah. Like he's already said some pretty awful things. But yeah. Also too, like, the commissioner of the NFL, what's his name? Goodell. It took him like forever to like call it. Call it. Everyone was like tweeting, call the game, call the game. And like, yeah. Anyways, don't want to dwell too long. Just prayers to everyone, his family and everything.
Definitely.
Jeffree Star made some interesting tweets. We've talked about Jeffree Star in this podcast just because of my personal experience with him.
Interesting.
Haunting my nightmares, which if you haven't heard that episode, don't remember which one it was. Just listen to all our episodes.
Just go back.
Yeah. He tweeted that something about the Illuminati. Let me pull up the tweets here. Yeah, pull them up. The first one I saw. Wait, first of all, have you seen the stuff about his yak ranch that he sells his yak meat?
Yes, I did see someone. I
was like, okay.
I think someone had actually bought it. Like someone bought it and like rated it, and they said it was pretty good.
Yeah, and it literally has like Star Ranch on the packaging. Yeah. But like it's so weird. He has camels and like yaks. And
really,
shit.
Camels?
Yeah. Such a weird individual. Like I can't. I'm trying to find it. I think I had it in my screenshots. I've always known that Jeffree Star was like in that realm. Like I didn't know like, okay, he tweeted, what a crazy beep year. I escaped the Illuminati in 2021 and they still haven't killed me. Every day I wake up grateful. In 2020, I was going to expose everything in a matter of days. The Hollywood elite tried to ruin my entire career, villainized me, and flooded the news with lies to discredit me. If you guys only knew the truth about what they're doing to Britney and Kanye. Anyone who challenges the system gets eliminated. I still have a soul. Can't say that about a lot of these demons I used to surround myself with.
Damn.
That's scary.
That is scary. Especially when everything that's going on right now. Like, I feel like the more you kind of find out about all that stuff is like it's like we're only scratching the surface, I think, and there's so much that goes on behind closed doors. I will say, I don't know if like most of the things that I see on the internet about the Illuminati or whatever, like I think it's some of it can be too extreme, and I can see why it turns off more people.
Yeah.
About like actually, putting some credibility behind it, but I mean, I do think there's something to it, definitely. Yeah. There's something going on, like, definitely, like, no 20, like, no peep. The fact that everyone, like, kind of thinks of it, something going on, and all signs kind of point to something going on, I do think there, like, what's the saying? If there's smoke, there's fire type of thing. Yeah. Like, there's definitely something going on there.
I don't know what to even, like...
Because, like, say what you will about Jeffree, I feel like...
He's real.
He's real, and he will say... the truth. Like I don't think of him as a liar. I don't think of him like say what you will, he is, I mean, he's obviously made mistakes, he's obviously done things in his past that like he wouldn't do again, but I mean at the same time it's like I do believe him. The fact of the matter, I do believe him.
But like, okay, let's just say if I were involved in any way, I wouldn't even tweet that what he's saying. I know, like, that's scary.
So like like even me saying
but
that
also
on the
too
podcast,
like
I'm just like
people that say shit and like something happens to them, like isn't that like so obvious that something like there's like a link? Like wasn't it Michael Jackson that like
I mean there's so many people that
and like JFK and like they're like about to say shit. Oh no, that just whole thing is creepy. But what do you think it even is? Like is it like a supernatural thing?
I don't. It's because like I said, there's so many things on the internet. It's like if you kind of go down a rabbit hole, you'll see like 1,000 different things. Like it's like there's certain sort of like, I don't want to say the word, but like more like traditions of people who to get into it, and it's kind of like, I don't know if you've heard about this thing. It's a concept called like, it's kind of like celebrities pay their dues to get into it, and so like they kind of make them embarrass themselves.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm talking about?
What is it called?
I don't know.
Something ritual.
Yeah, something ritual
like,
that
embarrassing. Like people, MGK wore something on a red carpet, and they were like, someone commented something, is this his like embarrassment, whatever, and then someone said, imagine thinking you ate and someone thinks it's a whole ass Illuminati ritual.
No, like there's things to that where I'm like, some people do really
like Miley at the VMAs, people thought that was
that's true, that was some
like when Travis Scott, when the Astro World thing happened, people thought that was like for the Illuminati, like he had to like
really,
people like had to die for the Illuminati. Obviously I don't want to like, I know people lost their lives. I never want to like make conspiracy about that, but that, I mean, it actually could be true.
Yeah, I mean, you at this point, I don't know what to expect. Like, there crazier things have happened.
Do you think that people that like, do you think it has to be like people like Jeffree were like kind of edgy, or do you think it's like wholesome people? Like, do you think Zendaya could be in the Illuminati?
See, myself, I wouldn't think of her, but I mean, I guess if you kind of agree with that line of thinking, I guess you could say that anyone could be in it.
I'm trying to see how much time. 23.
Okay. But yeah, I don't know, cause like but like I don't know. Look, I feel like there's within celebrities there's different types of fame. I guess you could say, like there's people who are more out there.
Yeah. Who
their job is kind of like, oh, I need to be in the news. I need to be, cause that's type of the. Like, if you're not being talked about, you're not making money. Yeah. Because that's kind of how the...
For better or worse.
For better or for worse, yeah. Like, you need to be in publicity because your whole brand or whatever, your business is selling things or being talked about. But there's celebrities who are like, you know, like, for lack of a better word, they have, like, talent or, like, a craft. And that's their job, right? That's, like, pretty much, like, the best actors you could think about, they're not really... You know, you don't really hear much about them until they do a big movie. Like, I don't know, like... Robert De Niro or something, or like I don't know, like Colin Firth or whatever, like those types of people. They're just celebrities, but like
I've never heard of the person you just said.
Oh, he's a really good Colin Firth. I don't know if that's how you pronounce his last name. He's been in a couple titles. I believe you. Yeah, he's kind of like regarded as like he's like an older person or whatever, like, you know. Or there's people who are young who just refuse to be on social media because like they're just like serious actors, like whatever, like.
But you know what, like, you know what I think about that is like influencers nowadays, like the people make them famous. Like they actually have like people like like people them. Like famous people, like it takes more than just the people, like because we don't choose who gets casted. We don't choose, like we just consume whatever. Yeah, I mean, I think, and like people will watch Euphoria no matter who plays Rue. True. Like like. Anyone could have been in that show. Yeah. Maybe there's something to say something. Maybe it wouldn't have been a cultural, but I think it would, because like the other people, I had no idea who they were before Euphoria. Zendaya was the only like name attached to it. But I mean, I feel like everyone loves Zendaya. Like I've never heard anyone like say a bad thing about her. Everyone loves her. So I don't know. All right. So the thing about influencers is that like, like last week's title. We had. Or 2 weeks ago, we had to cut the camera because, as you all know, we have issues. Yeah. And I told them, make it as seamless as possible. So the thing about no, because that's exactly what I had said before. Oh, okay. I didn't know. Sorry. So maybe it would have been seamless. Yeah, it would have. It was funny though. I thought you were gonna talk about like last episode's title. I thought you were laughing about that, like the title. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about that. Anyways. Well, now I am. So the thing about influencers is that like. It's so funny how, with TikTok, even before TikTok, but I feel like TikTok has made it even much more of a thing where, like, people have their celebrities and it'll be so niche. Like, things are so niche. Yes. Like, I like it like that, though. I do, but at the same time, I wonder. I kind of wonder how, like, that'll change sort of, like, what we think of as celebrities. Because, like, to me, like, an influencer who has, like, you know how, like, people kind of, you know, there's, like, A-list, B-list, C-list. I feel like even now it's getting so, like, kind of, it's getting so weird where it's, like, I can't really classify that person as a list. People need to cut the shit of, like, influencers aren't celebrities. They fully are. They're literally, like, influencing you. No, like, YouTubers, like, they would get so much shit. Like, you're not a celebrity. You're not. No, but, like, because people would line up out on the street to see them and they have 100K followers as opposed to someone who has 1 million followers on Instagram and is like in every movie ever, and like no one gives a fuck.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, exactly. I feel like I'd be really excited to meet an influencer that I really like, because there's just so many celebrities I don't care about. Like, who cares?
Do not care.
But like, also influencers, like, for better or for worse, like, kind of they get their following because of them and what their vibe or whatever they talk about, whatever. Like, I feel like that kind of is stronger than what other, and I feel like, I don't know.
I feel like it's also like celebrities are now crossing over into like sharing more of their lives, like becoming more influencer like, and influencers are becoming more celebrity like.
Yeah, like it's kind of like the thing about like, I don't know if you've ever heard of like the thing about like singers or like rappers is that like, and athletes is like they each want to be each other.
Yeah,
kind of like, oh, like an athlete would like, oh, it'd be cool to be a rapper, but a rapper would be like, oh, it'd be cool to be like an athlete. I feel like it's kind of like that, where they're kind of trying to be each other, but I mean, they're fine. Like, you're fine as is.
You know what I don't understand? Like, influencers who, like, let's just say Charli D'amelio. She has social tourist. She has the perfume. She made the song, whatever. Yeah. Dancing with the Stars, what. People get mad at her, or at influencers in general, for, like, doing things. But you're telling me that if you had every door available to you, you wouldn't take as many as you could? Like, I cannot sing, kind of, except in the shower. Yeah. But like, I can't make music, I can't sing. But if someone offered me to like make a song, I would do it.
Definitely.
Especially, she did like all of that out of pocket, her song.
Oh yeah, she does.
Like, she literally like.
Exactly, and it's like, but I mean, look, would you consider Charli an influencer?
Not anymore.
Yeah, not anymore. I feel like she's an actual celebrity. Yeah,
no, she's a celebrity. Like, she's fully famous. Like, she's probably one of the most famous people in the world.
You think so?
Yeah.
Really?
Easy.
I mean, I would believe you, but I'm like, do 50-year-olds know who she is? I think I don't know.
Sure, but also too, in the same vein,
everything's
like,
becoming
teenagers.
So niche.
Teenagers don't know who George Clooney is.
You don't think so?
No. I don't even know what he looks like.
You're joking, Samantha.
I'm not joking. Like, I literally don't know what George Clooney looks like. And I don't care to know what he looks like. I couldn't tell you one thing he's been in.
Really?
No.
Wow.
Why are you surprised?
Because, like, I don't know.
You love George Clooney?
I don't love him, but, like, he's, like, very famous. But, look, also, it's, like, I don't know, maybe that type of fame is kind of dying out. But I don't even think he's
very yes, exactly.
Like, it's kind of becoming irrelevant.
No one cares about George Clooney. George Clooney, if you're listening, I'm so sorry. But you're like, the kids don't care about you.
I mean, yes, like,
until he's in an HBO show with Zendaya.
Yeah. Then they'll care about you.
And, like, posting dances on TikTok. Like, I'm sorry, but people don't care about George Clooney.
Maybe they don't. I don't know.
So, like, I think...
I mean, I'm not like, oh, what is George up to today? But I'm like, oh, today. He's very famous. I would say he's...
Sure.
Fame. I don't know. The thing with fame is just weird. It's like, Gugh. There's so many layers.
No, but yeah, if I were a influencer and people were offering me to do this and that, I would do as much as I want. Like, you cannot get upset. And plus, you're consuming it. Even if you're hating on, like, that bowler, that video that went viral of the bowler, he was like, I have to find it. I cannot paraphrase. It's literally the best thing ever. He said, like, a fire quote. It was like he was retiring.
Oh, okay. And he was like a bowler, like...
He was a bowler, and he was, like,
interesting.
A badass man. Anyways.
A bowler. Huh, alright.
I couldn't name one famous bowler, but he literally went viral because he said...
Recently? Was this recent?
Yes.
Oh, shoot.
I posted it on my close friends.
Oh, then maybe I do have seen that clip.
But he literally spoke facts. Because, like, all these people talking shit. Wait, where is it?
About him?
No, about influencers doing this. That.
See, look, like, I don't mind influencers at all.
Me neither.
I would totally be one if I could.
I can't find it, but he was like, for better or worse... Oh, no, love me or hate me, you watched, and that's all you could do.
Oh, okay. True,
Mic drop, and he bowled his last. Like, facts. Like, you could talk shit all you want about Charli D'amelio. But I would never. I stand her. Yeah. I love her. But, I mean, your opinion is paying her bills.
True. And, yeah, no. It's just crazy.
Also, too, like, how are you going to hate a kid?
Yeah.
I mean, she's, like, our age-ish. She's 19.
Well, when
18.
When she started, she was a kid.
Yeah,
so it's like...
How are you going to hate on a kid? Greg.
Greg.
in your office.
I mean,
miserable.
You can hate on kids. I mean,
Yeah, you can. We do. We are guilty.
Yeah.
But like,
there's one in particular that I will hate on.
I know who.
Do you know? Yeah, you know.
I know who.
Yeah, but it's like, it's not because.
Why don't you say it?
Well, maybe you can save it for later. I don't know. Because like, and I don't do it just to do it. Like, there's actually things that I disagree with.
Yeah. Wait, are you talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
I feel like we agree on this.
Yeah,
so
we agree.
Like, yeah. But I'm trying to think of other kids I would have beef with. No, I don't have kids. I don't have beef with kids.
Okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. I mean, it's like whatever.
What, like kids with beef?
No, but you know what's crazy? Like, beef with kids is crazy. Yeah. But it's so fun. Like in real life, having beef with a kid is fun.
It is fun because it's so like whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And like they're fun to fight with. They're fun to argue with.
Sometimes
you can beat them.
Physically or
no, like beat them in an argument.
True. I mean, you kind of can, but then it's like you win, but at what cost? Like, you know.
And they're mean. Like kids are mean. You know what's scary?
I don't really talk to kids.
Where was I? Oh my gosh. Okay, at I don't want to say what I was doing or where I was because I don't want to bring that in. Mm-hmm. I was somewhere. Mm-hmm. How can I say this? I don't know. But there were kids around me.
Okay.
And we were working with more kids, like little tiny children.
Okay.
And they were like, okay, you know what? I won't say they were like teenagers, maybe like middle school, whatever. Uh-huh. It was so insufferable, like to listen to them talk. And talking about like boys, like she was talking about boys and like how she had a crush on this guy and he went with her best friend. I literally wanted to, I don't know them. Yeah. Like at all. I didn't even say 2 words to them. But I was like, I literally want to be like, you know that does not matter.
Yeah.
Like, that does not matter.
I mean, at the same time, it doesn't.
Shut up. First of all, like just the way she was talking about it was so annoying.
Oh, really?
Like total pick me vibes.
I don't know. Like I don't know what. Like the thing is with this generation, since it's like on TikTok and they're like, I don't know what they're gonna think. I don't know how they think now. Even.
I hope that by the time we have kids, which, I had a dream that I had a baby last night. Do not want that to.
Stressful.
Anyways, I hope by the time we have kids, it's kind of like the kids are back to being kids.
Yeah. It's like hopefully we make that. That cycle comes back.
I literally want to grab every kid and be like, stay this way, stay a kid.
Yeah. Literally.
Enjoy kid. Yeah. You have like so many years of being an adult.
Because then after that,
I wish I could just act like a kid sometimes. And like every need.
Because I mean, you can act like it, but there's nothing like actually being one. Because like you could act like one now, I guess, but then you'd still know what you know now.
Like Christmas.
Oh yeah, we were having this.
Christmas hits so different when you're an adult, like in a bad way.
Yeah.
I feel like when you're a kid, whatever, and then also when you have kids, like, and they're still little and like you believe in Santa or whatever.
Like because like in the in between though, it's like, oh, I actually start like, not for nothing, like it's fun buying gifts for other people, but like I don't want to say, but like it kind of can become a chore if you let it.
Yeah.
Which especially since like everyone works, like you only get off like, I don't even know when people get off before work, like a couple days before Christmas, and it's like I gotta do all that.
Yeah, it's kind of stressful.
Yeah, it is.
And like I actually no, I don't want to get that deep. We can save it for later.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I want you to react to this TikTok.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to watch it. I just want to read the caption. TikTok is crazy.
Oh, man, I love it, but like it has such a hold on me.
Okay. What's the worst date you've ever been on? Okay, first of all, the ad is Emma Gerson.
Okay.
On TikTok. Want to give her creds. Post a screenshot on, if you're watching on YouTube. What's the worst date you've ever been on? I'll start. One time I went on a date with a guy, and it went sort of okay despite a few red flags. And then at the end, he said, "We like you very much." And his mother was literally at the table next to us listening to everything.
No way.
Blocked.
I don't know what I would do.
Blocked.
I think I would be speechless.
I would literally...
Oh my god. We like you very much.
That's the reddest flag.
Honestly, I'd be like, you know what? Thank you for tonight.
I've seen all I need to see here. Bye.
Literally bye.
Yeah, blocked.
Because that's just the first date?
Also, too, like, how... Like,
the thing with mothers and sons, it can get weird. I saw this one TikTok where it was like this mom getting, I mean, no shame to her, I don't know what her ad is or whatever, like I just saw a bunch of videos because she was kind of being real, like I think she was airing it out, like I'm kind of being aware, but it's still because kind of she was like, yeah, like, you know how the thing they say, like, you shouldn't have favorites, but she was like, there's something different about my youngest son. And then everyone was like, Freud is like you know, twisting in his grave, or like I wish Freud was like alive right now. It was kind of like, I think she was kind of alluding to the fact where like she's like attracted to her, like she's very, like she was like, I'm very protective and I don't want any girls. And I was like, whoa, that's like weird. Like, I don't know, like I'm honestly, I'm not too familiar with Freud and all that he said, but like obviously everyone knows it's like he did speak about those relationships.
Have you seen that thing about Tom Brady and his son?
Yes.
The pictures recently of the pool.
I think
I'll post them on the screen, but basically people are like, this is what couples post.
Yeah, sir. They do. But look,
like, it's actually kind of like,
it is weird, but like, am I making it weird, or is it weird?
Yeah.
Because look, there is something to say that like there's a whole thing about like, oh, let men like be affectionate, or like it doesn't have to be weird, like if I don't know, like I feel like men, they don't really be allowed to be like more affectionate, I guess, or like you don't really see fathers really like being touchy with their sons, and like sure, because like obviously I don't even know, but like maybe it's something where like maybe he didn't get that from his father, so he's giving it to his son, which I think is cute. Like I think it's cute, but like maybe since we're not like kind of taught, or like you don't see that a lot, it's weird. Yeah, because I did see tweets like both ways, like, why are you guys making it weird? Like it's no, let a father be like affectionate to his son, it's like not a big thing. But then other people were like, I'm sorry, like that's weird, like you need to be calling like CPS or something.
Okay,
you know, like,
no, I don't think that extreme, but like it is a little bit like unnerving.
It is unnerving because like I've never seen that.
Well, like the famous kiss on the lips with his son, I think that's like, if you're gonna do that, like keep it to yourself. Like I think PDA in any sense with like, even if it's not weird in that way, like especially like his son's age too.
Yeah, like, he is like in middle school.
Like weird. Like and then like laying in between your dad's legs by the pool. Like
I guess you're just really affectionate. Like I don't know.
I don't even know if that's like,
it's because I don't like any of that. Like, you know, I'm not like, no, I don't like being touched at all. So it's like, that is crazy to me. But I feel like I've seen people who are like really affectionate. I'm like, even then I'm like, oh, that's like not it. You know? I don't know. I think it just depends.
I don't know.
It is weird. Don't get me wrong. It is weird. But maybe everyone's putting too much, you know. Yeah, too much sauce on it. Like it's not that deep.
I don't think it's deep in either way. I just think it is a little.
It's odd.
Strange.
It's odd. It is strange. Like, let's be honest. And I think it's funny how I think he knows that like people think that he just doesn't care.
And also, too, I'm trying to think, if it was a mother with her daughter, would it be weird? I don't know. I don't
think anyone would bat an eye. I've literally seen that. Yeah, I've seen that little pose. Like,
okay, but like, if a mom kissed her daughter on the lips, do you think it would be weird? I still think that would be weird.
That can be weird.
I think kissing on the lips is like that sexual.
Yeah, but
like I don't think they mean it that way, but I think like in general, like it should be saved for like someone that you're like. Yeah,
but maybe that's the problem. Right?
I don't know.
Or not problem per se, but like that's what we think about it, because like there is like a case where like everything's been over sexualized. It's like, oh my god, we can't even have like a pure moment. Yeah, like all that stuff. Like, it's funny, but I mean at the same time, like, do we really need everything to be that way? You know, I don't know.
I don't know, but also too, I think I saw TikTok. I follow a lot of like child psychologists.
Oh, really?
Because I love like
psychology.
I think like childhood is everything. Like everything. It determines everything. Absolutely. Yeah. And so this child psychologist was like, and this is huge in the Hispanic culture, where it's like, oh, go hug this person and go hug this person and beso a esta, like, and if a kid doesn't want that, like if a kid does not want to hug, like I will never tell my kid
that you have to,
like go hug this person, or like if you don't hug them you don't love them or whatever. Like I feel like kids know, like there's like a level of like they're so innocent that like it's nothing like against the person or whatever. Like they just don't feel comfortable hugging their uncle that they only see twice a year. Like they don't know it. Like I don't know.
Yeah, and it's like, why would you want to have like, that awkward hug anyways? Because it's not gonna be a good one.
Don't force affection for your kids. I think that's so just true. Really, and also too, like like the kid could also, like, it could be that they're just uncomfortable with that person, or it could also be that
something's going on. This guy is
like really weird,
like creepy to them, and you don't see it. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's something too.
That is true, because I mean, even to this day, I still see, I still have to do it. It makes me wildly uncomfortable, and I'm like,
yes.
And especially as an adult, it's like, okay, I feel like you can sense that none of us are having fun.
Yeah.
Or maybe you are. I don't know. Maybe they expect me to go.
Or it's like people think, again, hugely in Hispanic culture, like, people think that you're rude if you don't go up and give them a kiss on the cheek. I'm like, oh. And it's like the total extreme, because like maybe like more like American people like shake hands or like side hug or whatever. No, in
you gotta get culture, in there.
You're getting in their face and you're like kissing them.
Yeah, like it is weird. Yeah, it's weird.
So yeah, don't force your kids to give affection.
Yeah, true. I like that.
And don't right. I thought that was good.
I mean, look. Also, speaking of childhood, I've been on like Disney Channel. Like, I never really used Disney Plus. I would off and on. But, like, I've recently been getting, like, really into it. I've been watching, like... Okay, I was watching Parent Trap. I don't know if you've recently watched it. With, like, fresh adult eyes, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, I was thinking, okay, whatever. Get divorced. To separate sisters and never telling the other sister?
Yeah.
Me and my brother were like, that's majorly messed up. Like, imagine that being your life. Like, oh, yeah, you just had a sister out there, like, identical.
And also, too, like, the parent... Like... Does this dad not want a relationship with his flesh and blood?
Like, you were totally fine not even like hearing about them for like years. Like, what's going on with that? Like, I get that it was a movie, but now as an adult, I'm like, whoa, that is messed up. Like, how did that become a thing? Like, why? It was just a lot. And then I was like, okay, also the camp, they were like, okay, like, you don't think about this when you're little, but both parents were like loaded. Loaded. Like, the camp looked
wildly attractive too.
Oh, true, of course. But like, that camp was amazing. They had fencing.
I would go.
There was a lake. Like, they had uniforms. Like, they had pajamas. Like, you know, like, everything was like amazing. The cabins, everything. Like, I was like, wow, I would love to go to a camp like that. I'm not a big outdoorsy person, but I would definitely go to that camp. Yeah. I don't know. I just thought it was interesting. Like,
which sister would you rather be? Like, would you rather live with a mom, London, like,
honestly, it's so hard,
whatever, or winery, like two,
like California totally girl, like, I don't know, because like I feel like more the aspirational side of me, like, oh, I want to be like chic and like you're like British, like, you know, people like kind of put that on a pedestal, and like I love that, but I also love like California, like. She was very trendy. She was like, I don't know. She was more like...
Chessie?
Oh, Chessie, Queen. Honestly, I think I would be... what was her name?
Hallie.
Was Hallie the...
Hallie was a vineyard girl.
Okay, Hallie, and then Annie was... Okay, so I think I would be Hallie just because I think that's more in line with me. But I love Annie anyways. Like, Annie is like a queen, like, in her own right. Like, I love the British, like, aesthetic.
But, like... Imagine if they never really separated and they just would go back and forth between both. Like, that would be the dream.
That would be the dream. You get the best of both worlds.
Yeah. I was very, like, tomboy when I was little, so I feel like I would prefer the dad. I wouldn't want to be, like, with the mom, like, more dressed.
Yeah. Dressed. It's funny how, like, I was thinking... Okay, I don't want to get too political. I mean, it's not even political, but, like, I was thinking how, like...
Everything is political.
Yeah, true. If you can make it. You can make it. Anyways... I was thinking about how, like, nowadays it's like gender's really like, oh, it's like if you don't follow that thing, it's like, oh, you have to be this other thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people back then, like, yes and no, like, you could just be whatever you wanted to be, and no one's gonna put labels on you. But now it's like everyone wants a label. You get what I mean? You get what I mean? So I was thinking, like, oh wow, like, I wasn't like, I'm not gonna say I was never like a very girly girl, but like I wasn't the most. So it's like, I feel like I wouldn't want to find out, like, what would people kind of be would be out there if, like, you just didn't subscribe to that, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if you were wearing dresses, like, I feel like people would be like, it's, like, there's things that would be put on the table that's, like, has nothing to do with you. You just don't feel like doing it at that age.
Yeah. That's what I literally tell my mom all the time, like, I'm so thankful that I didn't grow up when, like, women had to wear, like, dresses and, like, dress like this.
Like, I don't know. I feel like now, like, you could just, I don't even know at this point. Like, Because, like, I feel like, I don't know, more as I grew up, like, I like more, like, feminine things now. But, like, you couldn't tell me that, like, even 7 years ago. Like, 10 years ago, like, the thought of me doing the things that I do now, it's like, whoa.
Right. I remember when I was little, I was like, I'm never gonna, like, wear makeup or anything.
Yeah, and it's like now... Like,
I don't wear a lot of makeup. One thing I did say when I was little, I was like, I'll never carry a purse, and I will never carry a purse.
I like purses in theory.
It's because, like, I feel like, I don't know. Like, it just doesn't match my vibe.
I don't think it does, but I think you will be forced to carry some sort of...
One day.
Yeah, one day you'll be carrying.
But also, too, like, what are they carrying in their purses? Like, what do you need besides your phone? You know, like, if you're not a mom, I feel like when you're a mom, you have to have all the shit. That's true.
Because I was saying my mom carries so much shit.
Yeah. I mean... When you're a mom, like, you need all the shit. But all I need, my wallet and phone. Pocket. Boom, boom.
That's what I do now,
but my wallet is, like, a pocket wallet.
Yeah.
Like...
But I can understand how girls carry so many things because, like, okay, let's just say you wear, like, lipstick or, like, liner. You need to bring it to reapply. Like, that's already a given. Yeah, no, but you don't do that. Yeah. But, like, I can see how women need things or, like...
I mean, you carry it in your pocket.
Aquaphor, yeah. I carry Aquaphor. Like, I don't wear, like, lipstick, so if I did, I would need to bring it.
Didn't you have a gloss with you the other day?
Like, 2 weeks ago, yeah. Because I was trying it out, but, like, I don't think it works with me. Yeah, like... It's too much work to, like, reapply it.
I feel like gloss is so uncomfortable. I've never put on lip gloss in my life.
Oh, no. I think it can be comfortable, but it's just, like, you gotta reapply it.
But isn't it, like, gooey? Like,
I think old lip glosses are, but, like, I feel like the makeup game has changed so much. Like, it's very lightweight. It's very whatever. Like, the Tower 28 one, very great.
Really?
Very cool. Good. So, yeah, I mean, it's just that, like, I wear it, like, if I want to go out.
So, like, if you had a purse, what would you put in it right now? Oh, gum, maybe?
Gum, Aquaphor.
But, like, you can put all that shit in your pocket.
I would carry like a list, like no, like a Tide pen. Mm-hmm. One thing about me, I'll just put like like in my backpack. I always have like ibuprofen, a Tide pen, like feminine products. Like I have like everything, but it's in my backpack because I don't carry a purse.
I don't either.
But it's
I literally can never see myself carrying a purse.
So if I got you a purse, you wouldn't.
No, first of all, you would never.
I would never get you a purse.
If anyone got me a purse, like I know they don't know
you,
and they have no business buying me a gift.
True. But hey, I don't know. Also, like in the Disney era, like okay, I watched that movie, but then I also watched Luck of the Irish.
Yeah,
I think it was released in like either 1999 or 2001, one of those. It was so weird.
That's the basketball one.
It's the basketball one. Yeah. Okay, but some of the scenes where I'm like, am I watching like a murder mystery? Or am I watching a Disney Channel movie? There were some scenes where like. It was so weird. Like, I'm telling you, like, there was some clips where, like, what the heck? And then the ending... Okay, because, like, they were talking about, like... The whole point of the movie was kind of, like, this kid was... I mean, you guys have probably watched it, but, like, they were talking about, like, genealogy. But in the end of the movie, they start singing, like, the American anthem. And then they also sing, like, what's the song where it's, like, this land is your land? You know that? Yeah. Okay. But I'm like, okay, that would never happen now. No. Like, no, you could not do that now. No. And then it was, like, talking about, like, Irish heritage and how proud you have to be like, Irish. And there's, I don't know, it just that was, like, that would never be made now. Like, that could never be made. Like, no. No. Like, no. No. It was such a fun movie, but don't get me wrong, but I'm like, this is not how I remember it. Like, I remember, like, some scenes were, like, some of them were so out of pocket and so weird. And I'm like, wow, I love it, though. That's kind of camp. Yeah. Kind of campy in a way.
And they didn't even know it.
No, they didn't know it, but they started something with that. But I'm trying to think, like, there were so many Disney movies that, like, I don't know if it's fallen off from, like, obviously I'm not in the age range of, like, Disney Channel now. Yeah. But I'm like,
I literally don't know the shows that are airing on Disney right now. I couldn't name one. The only one I know of just because of, like, Bizarre Arc, but I don't even think that's a thing anymore.
It's not a thing anymore, I don't think. But
someone was in it. Was
Jake
it Jenna? Paul. No, I know Jake Paul, but like
Olivia Rodrigo. She got her like start on it, but like I didn't even know about it until like after it came off the show.
We literally were spoiled. I'm so thankful that we grew up when we did.
Literally.
Like Zach and Cody, Wizards of Waverly Place, Hannah Montana. That's so Raven. Yeah.
Lizzie McGuire, all that
shit. Because it was good because we could still appreciate like 90s kids stuff, but also like the new stuff that came out in the early 2000s. Kids nowadays are like, I remember my little cousin, or I don't even know what she is, my cousin's kid. Yeah. They listen. Oh, yes. We were talking about it. Chloe. Hi, Chloe.
Shout out to Chloe.
And Gloria and Chris and everyone. Hey, hey you guys. Hey. I like a few years ago I was like, hey Chloe, have you ever seen I think it was like Hannah Montana or something, or Sweet Life of Zack and Cody, and she was like, no. I was like, what?
Yeah, I know.
And then she watched it and she was like, oh, I watched whatever, and it was so good. Cute. I'm like, those are the shows.
Yeah, like that's what you should be watching.
I don't even know what is even airing on Disney right now. Let's see.
Cause I mean, like, what a fall from grace. Like, actually, like, I don't know what it is. They just don't make movies like that anymore.
No, they don't.
Like those like family movies, like Parent Trap. Like, yeah, I'm trying to think of other ones. Like those like movies.
Yours, Mine, and Ours, Cheaper by the Dozen. Like that type of movie is
that type of movie.
Amphibia.
Never
what
heard
is
of her?
That? What? Look at it first of all. What is that? Like,
I'm so scared for these kids.
The Villains of Valley View.
Okay,
Ew.
that also brings me to a point. Like, okay, is the next one? Are they superheroes?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm so over the superhero thing. Like, okay, I like. Don't get me wrong. There's some movies that I like, and I will continue to.
Chibiverse. What is like? No, what are these? Zombies 3, Get Out, Hamster and Gretel.
Hamster and Gretel.
That's a joke. That's literally Under Wraps 2. Mickey Saves. Like,
okay,
what is
see, look,
this
I'm so
shit?
sorry, cause like, look, everything's like Superman, like it's a lot about like comics and stuff. Like, yes, we can do that, but like, where are the rom-coms?
Yeah.
Where are all the like
where is like the
with,
teen
stories?
Where's like the teen drama that isn't like soft porn?
Oh, I know, right?
Like, chill out. Like, where's like the Gossip Girl, the Pretty Little Liars?
Yep. Like, not everything has to be like,
no,
I don't know, like raunchy.
Everything
like
is so crazy.
Like, not everything has to be HBO.
You know what? I saw something that was like people started like put stuff out slowly in the media to like normalize it.
Yeah, definitely.
And like this shit with like cannibalism, like so much about that is coming out, like the Jeffrey Dahmer shit, the Armie Hammer stuff, and then
the Bones and All movie. I still haven't watched it. Still haven't watched it. Stop, like immediately. Let's not do this. Yeah, I know, and I do think that's like a thing that they like people do, because like, yeah, like you could never convince me that's okay.
It's like microdosing the public,
definitely,
to like be okay with that.
Dropping little things like, oh, it's weird now, but like let's sympathize, or let's kind of be like, oh well, no, it's like no, like, you know.
I don't even want to imagine what it's gonna be like when we're like 60, and like what people our age are like thinking is normal.
I know, no, I'm
like
sorry.
the things some of it is like, okay, yes, like let's normalize this, but some of it is like,
do we need to? We don't need to.
We don't need to be doing this. Like the whole thing with Balenciaga, I don't want to talk about it because it actually disgusts me and infuriates me. And then like Harry Styles posing.
I did see that, and I'm like,
it's like slowly. Hold on. Yeah, so I don't even know what we were talking about. Oh, but I do want to ask you this question, and I put it on my story.
Oh, that's right.
The other day, and I told you to skip it. Okay, let's just say you went to a tour house, your dream house. You're in love with it. Okay. Everything you've ever wanted. And you're like pretty convinced, like, this is my house. Dream house.
Yeah, dream house.
So you're walking out and the realtor says, before we close on this, I do need to tell you something. I have to disclose. A family was brutally murdered in the basement.
Immediately, no.
Really?
Yeah, no. Wait, okay.
People said yes.
Under what circumstance? Like murdered?
Like brutally murdered. Let's just say.
How long ago?
Let's say 10.
And no one has bought the house since?
No one bought the house.
What's the price? Is it like
severely?
Come
on, man.
No, but like, no, but like, are they desperate to sell it? Like, do they need to get rid of this house?
No.
Or it's like fair, like what you would find?
It's like fair pricing.
So how come it's not been sold in 10 years? Like, what's the deal with that?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
Nah, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no, because then like every time I honestly don't really like basements now. Now that I know a family of 5, no, immediately no. I'm sorry. It just wasn't meant to be. I don't think I would do it.
So what if there was no basement and they were just murdered in the kitchen? A family was murdered in the house that you want to buy.
Honestly, nah. I'm okay.
What if one person was murdered there?
Nah, maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe I would. I think I would. But like a family?
And yeah,
that's too creepy. That's too creepy. That's a no. That's a no for me.
I know.
Because I hate all of that. All of whatever that is, no.
Yeah, it reminds me of Murder House. Did you ever watch that season?
Yeah.
Like one of the best seasons of American Horror Story.
Yeah, I think it's like top tier.
Yeah, it's everyone's favorite.
I actually like Coven.
A lot of people said yes, because I put a poll on my close friends.
No.
Would you buy the house? Me neither.
I would not. I'm sorry.
Let me see who said yes. I remember Rebecca said yes.
Oh, of course.
These people said yes. I simply would not. I don't even think I would consider it anymore. Like, there will be other houses.
Yeah, like, there's another one. This doesn't need to be for me. It's okay. Like, nah. Because every movie you see, like, oh, something happened in this house like 10 years ago, and then, like, no.
So you believe that, like, do you think things can be haunted? Like, do you believe in that?
Yes, but not in the way you would think. Like, it's not like people come back. Like, I think it's like,
yeah, I agree. I don't think
it's not like someone that you knew comes back. Like, no. It's other things, and it's like, I do think that's real, but it's not like, oh, like your Aunt Betsy's coming. None of that. It's other things, you know.
I think I do actually have an Aunt Betsy.
Oh, you do? Okay.
I think so. I don't actually know.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I think like where evil things happen is where evil things go.
Yeah, like it's just like, believe what you will. That's just what I just believe.
Yeah,
so.
I think I agree with that.
So yeah, for me, no. Like, I just want a wholesome house.
Yeah, where no murders.
Yeah, just preferably with no murders there. But hey,
all right, interesting. So don't try to sell us a house, please.
Yeah,
that someone's been murdered.
Yeah, just don't even bring it on the table. So
would you live?
Oh, what?
Would you live like with your in-laws or something?
Depends how big the house is. If it's like an estate and they're on the other side of it.
Oh, well, yeah, an estate.
Like, they're on the other side.
You might as well not even live with them.
Yeah, exactly.
No, but like, they lived upstairs, you were downstairs. Like,
are they cool?
I don't know. I just don't think that I would have anyone besides, like.
I mean, I'm not gonna say never, but like, that wouldn't be like my plan.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like it.
Me neither.
Because it's like, older people, their lifestyle habits are different. Like,
yeah,
we're gonna bump heads maybe.
Yeah, living with people is tricky.
It is. Not that I know. Yeah, as much as you think it wouldn't be, there's just gonna be things that, because like, there's things you do subconsciously that you don't know until someone points it out to you.
Yeah, like, I don't think I'd be difficult to live with, but I think that like I'm not messy like in a common area, but like in my own space, I mean, look at my room. Yeah. I'm very messy.
Yeah. But I mean, it's like in your common space. Like,
but you know what? That's a whole other conversation.
That is another whole other conversation.
I literally thrive in mess. Like, I need a little bit of mess.
Yeah.
I don't like having things like spotless.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't even know why that is. But also too, like, I feel like my house is always like, people are in and out of my house like nobody's business.
Yeah.
Like, growing up, like, my house is basically a bed and breakfast for my family.
Yeah.
Like, we always have people here. So, like, it's always a little messy.
Yeah.
And I love it. I feel like it makes it feel like I don't like going to someone's house and it being, like, perfectly spotless. I feel like I don't want to mess anything up and I don't feel, like, homey.
So, maybe, I don't think the word being messy, I just think, like, it's lived in.
Yeah, lived in. Maybe, no, like, things are... This is messy. Like,
yeah, this is messy, but, like, I wouldn't say your house is messy. I think it's just, like...
Yeah.
People are here.
Yeah.
So, obviously, things aren't going to be in this one spot,
yeah.
You know?
No, but even like when I'm working, like my desk, I need it a little bit messy.
Oh, okay. Like not even.
I need a little pile of shit.
Interesting. Well, I could see that. I could see that for you.
It's just like where I feel comfortable in a little mess.
Interesting.
I don't feel comfortable in
like everything's pristine.
Yeah, no, I don't like that. What about you?
I don't know. I think I'm in the middle. I like having things organized because I know if I don't do it, it's just gonna be a big thing. Like, if I know, if I don't cut it off here, it's just going to get 10 times worse and I will never do it.
Yeah.
Like, I will have to... I will organize my room, like, kind of deep once a week, but by the next day, it's already a mess. But I have to do it that one day, because then it's just going to get 10 times worse. Yeah, you know? I don't know.
That's true.
Because then, if I don't do it, then it just seems so impossible for me to do it after, so then I just do it. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird.
You know what I was thinking? I don't remember the last time I had a crush on someone.
I know.
Isn't that crazy?
It's crazy, but I'm like, wow.
But like me neither. Like a real crush, like nah. Crazy.
It is crazy, but I think a lot of people.
I like us like that.
Yeah.
I feel like really weird when people are always like because our friend group has never been like our third person has never been like, oh boy, so like when we hang out with people that are like, oh boys, like, yeah, like I don't like going out. I don't like going out for the purpose of like my friends like wanting to find a guy someone there. Yeah, it's like I want to go out because like we're going out and we're having fun. Like and I don't want you to be like scoping.
It's fun. Because I feel like there's people who can do both and still be in the moment, but there's some people who just can't.
No, like it's so annoying.
They're like on the other side of the spectrum, like, okay, that's fine, but like that's not kind of what I signed up for. But sometimes it's fun to see that, because it's so weird. It is
funny to see.
Because that's not every time I go out. That's not my priority. That's not even like that's not even on my mind. So it's just fun. It is fun to go to like different circles to see what their idea of fun is. But hey, whatever floats your boat.
All right, everyone. Thanks for listening yet again to another phenomenal, groundbreaking, earth-shattering episode of Whatever Happens. Follow us on Instagram and TikTok at Whatever Happens Pod. Yes. Email us. We have yet to receive an email that's worth mentioning.
We're waiting on you guys.
We're waiting on something that's worth. Thank you for the I watch whatever.
Yeah.
Enough of that. Give us the tea.
We know you guys have it.
We have professional advice to offer, and we know you have problems.
Definitely.
Yeah. We do. What else? Follow us on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And subscribe on YouTube. Rate, review. You know the drill.
All of it.
We'll see you next week.
Yep.
Later.